Hello, guys. As you can see, I am recording. This is me, Sean, and today I'm going to be teaching you a couple things, because why not? And this time I'm actually going to move my mouse out of the way. Wow, I'm very smart now. I'll just put it over there and it won't bother you. Right. Fucking mouse. Okay, my mouse is being a little bit stupid. I'll just put it like this and then place it upside down so it can't move. Alright, what I'm going to be teaching you today is, I don't really know. I'm just deciding I want to record, so I'm going to record. First, of course, you always make the background black. And, sure, we're going to be using 2 layers, because why not? We're just going to be doing this together. And always choose the color around right there, you know? In the reddish, fleshy side. And why not? I'm just going to be doing it like this. There's a different way of doing things now. Now, also, I must say that we're going to be using 2 brushes, okay? Well, maybe more. I always say that you don't need many brushes, you just need the airbrush. But this brush is so useful for bloody textures. Let me just find it, as I haven't really used it on my tablet, but it's very good. You'll love it. So many brushes. Oh my goodness. Is that? Yeah. Clouds Cotton. You see that? Very useful. Now, for you to be able to use this brush, unfortunately, you're going to have to pay for this or watch an advertisement on this application. And it is worth the advertisement. It's very worth the advertisement. But until we use that, we're just going to be using the airbrush. And, of course, I always say that you can just do this over and over again until you have an eye socket shape. But this time we're going to be doing it like this. It's like an up and down kind of movement. And you're just going to be doing it like that. And like so. Sure. Now you have a skull. Well, kind of like an empty eye socket shape. And you're just going to go a little bit more upwards, like so. A little bit more up. There you go. And there you go. Now you have that part of the face. Now, because you want to make sure that they know this is protruding out of the face, because noses really do that. They protrude, and this is the... I don't know how to explain it, but the more light it is, the more bright it is, that means that it's going out. If it's dark, then it's going in. I don't know what I'm really explaining, but you'll see. You'll see. This is the skull, and... what kind of mouth should I do? I could always just go for a smiley face like that. Or I could go for something like that. Or this could be like a nose, and that could be like that. Nose. See? That's a nose. And do something like that. Sure. This is going to be simple, all right? A simple tutorial. Okay? Nothing too fancy, okay? Just something that people can watch and learn whatever they want to learn, okay? And you can see the movement that I'm doing. I'm always going up and down like so. I don't know how it works, but it works. There you go. Now you have a little bit of a mouth. It looks like he's smiling a bit, so I'll just do it like that. Now, I just want to make sure people know that I don't really like it when people call my artwork cute or joke about it, call it a meme, because I hear it all the time. And I put so much work into this, and I've been practicing this such a long time. And when people just call it a joke, I don't feel like people are taking it seriously. It's as if you draw something beautiful, and then someone shits all over it all the time. And you can't complain about it because it's just a joke. It's a pretty bad joke. But yeah, And there you go. You're just gonna light airbrush to make the eye sockets a little bit empty, so we can see a little bit of skin like that. Here's the mouth and the special and liquify pen. Maybe make the mouth a little bit larger, like so. There we go. There you go. You got yourself a little guy. Now, you might just as well just make another layer. You can see right there. You see the 3 lines? That's where you move. You see that? You can move the layer like so. Very easy to do. Now, where are we going to put this neck? And how? Are we going to just make it a simple going all the way down neck? That doesn't seem very good. Should we do something like that? So it looks like he is crawling. This is the back. You can see this is the back. His back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Can you see that? Whoop, whoop, like that. You just do that over and over again, and it looks like a fleshy thing. This is something I just learned right now a couple seconds ago. I just learned how to do that. Isn't that cool? It sure is. See, whenever, when you try new things, new tactics, you learn things. You never know, it could be an improvement. Gotta step out of your comfort zone. Otherwise, how will you ever learn? Oh, I got a message. Is that a message? It sure was, but I'm not in the mood to message you, person. I need to record. This is just going to be a simple drawing, okay? Even though the arms are quite small, so I might transform like this, and that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. See, it doesn't always end up well, and that's okay. I guess I'll just do something like this. A little bit of a bigger arm, and then I'll just go down. There we go, and then I'll just go down. There we go, and down, down, down. Okay, and then, what should I do now? I'll try to detail this a little bit more over here, make it a little bit more fleshy. Everything where you see there's a lighter color, like so right here, make it more light. Here's a tip, because people make this mistake a lot. You see how this is a thick airbrush right here? Thick. You don't go from big to small, okay? You don't go from this to this. You gotta go from this to here, to here, to here, to here, okay? You don't go from here to here, because there's gonna be a big difference. See, if I do something like this, it looks a bit off. So you gotta go a little bit bigger. Make sure that you detail it a little bit. And you make sure that it's going down like so. And then you go a little bit smaller so you can detail the little things. Make sure that's protruding a little bit. There you go. A little bit bigger on this one because it's thicker. Maybe make it a little bit lighter as it's not doing much. A little bit bigger. A little bit smaller. Nope. Seems right here. A little bit right here. There you go. A little bit thinner. Thinner, thinner, thinner. There we go. Good. You see that? It's good. Don't worry, we're going to shade it. And unfortunately, when you shade, a lot of the detail that you just put in is going to disappear. But that's just something that you're just going to have to deal with. There we go. Right there. Good, good. And right here. And maybe a little bit thicker, right there. And there we go. Remember, I'm doing all this with my finger. I don't just use one finger, okay? When I'm being precise. No, actually, most of the time I just use my middle finger. It's very good. You can move it very fast, and you have better control over it than a rigid stick. That's the pen. A rigid stick over a bendable finger is, you know, I prefer it. Oh, wait, that's not the same layer. Let's see, did I get a message? No. Good, good. The head isn't as detailed as I'd like it to be, so detail it like so. Just do a simple movement like this. For now, you can just do after me. Do what I show, but you can always just improve upon it as you will. Do what you want. Fuck it, let's do some gums of the same color. Why not? Even though it's looking like teeth, and I kind of like it. It's good. Look at that. Teeth. Fuck it. We'll just merge the layers down now. Actually, I'm not... should I? Okay, fuck it. Because I'm too lazy. Just do something like that. There you go. Shade it. Like so. Looking pretty good. And we'll just use one layer. We could have just done this all on one layer, because why not? Because using multiple layers is annoying. And now we're gonna do this, okay? Do you see this? This is dark red, okay? Dark red, about 33. And then we're gonna use the cloud's cotton, okay? The cloud's cotton. Just want to check that I am recording. I'm still recording. Good. Nope, that's too much. Nope. There we go. Just want to show. No, there we go. Good. See that? Don't worry, we're gonna fix it up when we're done. It's just that this color, this brush makes it more fleshy. There you go. And now you can just, nope, that's too much. There we go. If you just do this, it's gonna be harsh, like a little bit strong. But if you do it like this, it's soft. Harsh, soft. Harsh, soft. See? So it's a little, could be a little bit soft. Then we pick this color, and we go a little bit lighter, like so. Do it like that. I'm clicking pretty fast. See that? There we go. Pretty good. Looking pretty nice. Can always go a little bit brighter because the shade lighting should always go from the top. Not always, but it's pretty simple if you want to be simple, you know. There we go. There we go. Looking pretty good. Pretty, you know, simple. The mouth is looking pretty, you know. It's not looking pretty good. So if you ever want to see how it looks like with fresh eyes, you could just do this. It looks pretty off. It looks pretty weird. So when you look at it like that, maybe the lighting should go from this side, the left side, when you look at it. So I'll just do some lighting from here. My palm keeps hitting my tablet, so it keeps rotating a little bit. There you go. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. I've been having a couple issues with drawing, but, you know. Why not, you know? Gotta just fuck off. There we go. Gotta just take my time with it. There we go. Make it a little bit red because black is not a good color for this, for the nose. Maybe do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There you go. Let's do the teeth now. When I do the teeth, I just do this motion right here. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. You know, I just do that. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. There, 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 there. Easy. You could do that. I could do that. Anyone could do this. Just takes time to get used to. There we go. That's a pretty good mouth. And now you just shade it a little bit. As the lighting is coming from this side, so you light it from the other side, shade it from the other side. Like so. And you pick this color right here, because, why not? Gotta crack my neck as I'm looking down, so my back is hurting. There we go. There we go. Looking pretty good, wouldn't you agree? It's looking pretty good. Could look better, of course, but it could always look better. It's never going to be perfect. There is no such thing as perfection, but, you know, you can always try getting pretty close to it. Oh yeah, here's a pretty good idea. If you want, like, veins, you see this, Shrink? Just do something like that. It looks like veins. It looks pretty good. It sometimes looks good. Not always, but it looks sometimes good. All right, there you go. Veins on here looks pretty good. There you go. Let's do some bright teeth as this is looking out into the brightness. To the tips of the teeth. There you go. Maybe add some blood, not like fully. Let's do something like that. Good. We're not going to add any eyes this time, okay? We're not going to add any eyes. But we're going to be adding the light source. Yeah, gotta crack my back. Ugh, that's good. That's good stuff. A good way of doing the light is adding another layer, of course. That's the first step. And you add yellow. Or we're just going to go on a little bit of a green side. So we're going to go here. You see that? Right there. And then we're going to pick a big brush. And you see there's lighting here and here. Which means that the lighting should be about right here. So you just start right here. And turn around so I can do it comfortably. Whoops, I accidentally pressed right there. There we go, good. See that? Looking pretty good. But because it's looking a bit too green, the main light source, you see, it's more white. It's more bright and more white. Good. But you don't want it to be directly on this layer. You don't want it to be directly on this, okay? That's why you pick the eraser. And this is the very, very annoying part of the lighting process, where you painstakingly remove all the lighting off of your creature, which is precisely why I had 3 layers, but I forgot, so I'm a little bit dumb, but it's fine. I'm just going to show you that you can do this on just 1 layer. Well, technically 2 layers, but it's no problem. No problem indeed. So I'm just going to do something like that. Like so. There we go. Don't worry, it's going to look better. Actually, I'm going to keep that one there. There we go. There we go. Pretty easy. And you would agree, this looks pretty shit. Why would I ever do this? Well, that's where the blurring comes in. You blur the edges. See that? Instantly better. 1,000,000 times better. Sure, sometimes it's going to look a bit dark. You can see the edges. It's going to be a bit dark. So that's why you just drag it over. Easy. You don't need to worry at all. There you go. Why were you even worrying? What was there to worry about? Easy, right? Good. You can do that. I can do that. Anyone can do that. It's looking pretty good. Final step. Should I add some light, like smudge things, like so it looks like this? Sure. So we're just gonna do little, like, you see these things? See stuff like that? We're just gonna do that like somewhere. We could do that on the face like that. We could do it right here. We could do it right there. Do it like this. We could go big. We could go small. Not too small. Not too big. We could do it like that. Easy. Do something like that. Easy. Good. 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 Very fun. This is making him look a little bit moist, a little bit wet. But it's very annoying to add it everywhere, you know, because I don't have time to do that. So sometimes you could just blur so it looks pretty good. Look at that. Wait, a little bit bigger, a little bit less. There we go, a little bit more. Looking pretty good, not too shabby. There you go. Now you can add that all over the entire body if you want to. You can, but it takes time. It took me a while to do that. Good guy by the name of Darian Quilloy showed me that. I've mentioned that name before, but he's a legend. Here you go, some white on the teeth, and there you go. Now, a very important step. You merge the layers together, okay? And above the brush, you see filter, and you start with unsharp mask, okay? Sometimes you go to 3, and you go a little bit above. There you go. Sometimes not too much. You zoom in to see how it looks like. Sure, sometimes it's going to look a little bit off, but that's fine. I'm not here to make it perfect. And you just see if it looks any better. Nope. And you just press OK. Adjust color. Brightness and contrast, okay? You just play with that until you find something that you like. Like that. I like this. So, Okay. Color balance. More on the blue side. A little bit there. Maybe a little bit there. And there you go. Back to blur. Zooming blur. Zoom it like that. Moving blur. Not too much, not too little. And then back to unsharp mask if you want. And then you back to 2. Strength. A lot less, okay? You don't want to completely remove the blur you did, but this is just to finish it up. And that is it. That's the finished drawing. How does it look? Looks pretty good, doesn't it? And that's the finished drawing. Save as PNG, and I'll add my logo. And you just place that wherever you want. I'll put it on the shoulder, because you can't really remove the shoulder without it looking awful. And it's pretty hard to blur it, so if you blur it, screw off, you're rude. There you go. You see that? Looks pretty good. But now with filters, you just go on through it until you find something that you like. Most often, it's going to be lo-fi that you're gonna love. Lo-fi. You see that? Looks fucking awesome. But I think I saw some other ones that I enjoyed. It's Perpetuum, Aiden, no, Ludwig, Rise, Valencia, Sierra. We're just gonna go with lo-fi and make it like... No, it doesn't look right. Aiden, Ludwig, Crema, Slumber, Raise, Lark. I think Lark looks the best. Lark looks the best for this situation. Then we go to edit. We can also do this so it looks better. Like so. Brightness. We can make it brighter or darker. I think around right there looks pretty good. Maybe like that. Warmth. It seems this seems to be having a bit of a stroke. There you go. Yeah, my tablet seems to be not enjoying Instagram whatsoever. There you go. Finished. I think that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And that is how you do it. That's how you do it. I hope you enjoyed this one hell of a weird recording. And that's the recording done.